can't believe I'm actually filming this right now. Applied for the Disney college program 3 times. The first 2 times I didn't get in. I think the first time I like scheduled for like not enough time, like they have a certain amount of time they want for each semester. So they used to have where you could like kind of pick which roles you would be interested in, and you would tell them how like interested you were in them, like moderate, not at all, like, and I guess all the ones that I wanted were already chosen, so I did not get in for my second attempt. But clearly I got in for my third, because you wouldn't be watching this if I didn't. On September 10th through the 13th, I actually went down to Disney, just like a regular vacation, you know. And then on the day after I get back, I get an email that says that the Disney College program has been reopened. Like, you can apply now. And at this point, I thought that I would never get in because I had already applied twice. By this point, I was actually graduated, and the semester before, they literally sent everybody home because of COVID. So I was like, I'll never get it. Since I already like had trouble before in the past of like not getting it, and then COVID happened, so I was like, there's gonna be so many more people applying, or there could be less because people don't want to be around so many people also. So I didn't know exactly how this was gonna go. I took it as a sign that like I just got back from Disney, and then they literally just opened it back up. So I applied on my phone. It was really quick because since I already applied, all the information was already in there. So I just had to basically adjust a few things just from like new jobs that I've had, and then hit submit. But I think they got back to me like within 30 minutes, and then it was on to the next step of the application, which the first step is more of like a resume application. I had watched all the videos the past 2 times that I applied, and I was like, oh, there's all these tricks. You use like the magic Disney words. So I did that on the first 2 times, and then obviously I still had my application from before, and so I just tweaked it a little bit. But like this time, I didn't watch any videos. I didn't really think about the magic words, and there's supposed to be like ways you can cheat the system, which I don't suggest, because when I did, I didn't get in. But this way, when I was asked all the questions, I applied in the way that I would answer them truthfully, and I got in. So you can cheat the system if you want, if you really don't think you're gonna get it, but like also it could not work in your favor too. So just answer them honestly, in my opinion. But the first one was the resume application, and then the second one was the web-based interview, which is kind of more like a personality test, which is where like answer them like you would and not like the stereotypical like how would you do with working like a team kind of questions. After I submitted the second step, I got an email back, and it was like, you're a strong candidate, like look out for emails coming up and for the next step. And I, of course, like I already watched all the old videos before, so like I knew that there was a phone call next. Oh, well, so I was waiting for like an email about a phone call or like to set up a time to call, but that's not what happened. I don't know why, but they have changed it to where there's not a phone call interview anymore, which I am okay with because for what it sounds like, that's very stressful. But literally a week after I applied for the program and sent out my first step, I was in bed just reading. Like, I looked really bad. Like, I wish I knew about it beforehand and like got a reaction video or something, but like I just could not process what was happening. I was just reading in bed and I get a notification, which normally like my emails don't like show up on my phone as like, hey, so-and-so emailed you. I had them under a VIP, like so that they would go through, but that doesn't always work. So I wasn't expecting it, but all of a sudden I get a little notification that I get an email, and then all it says is like from Do Not Reply Disney, and the first word is congratulations, and I literally sobbed. I was like, wait, no, like this can't be real because I still have this other step to do. Like, why am I not getting a phone call? Like, it just didn't hit me. Like, I was bawling, obviously, but like, it didn't seem real. And like, still talking right now, like, it doesn't seem real. I really don't want to show this picture of like when I got accepted because it's so bad. But like, it's so funny looking back on it now. So like, I've waited like a month. Yeah. I waited like a month to film this because I was like, I'm going to cry. And I haven't even like, as of right now, I have not posted about it on social media. I have told everybody like at my church, and like I went to a family reunion this week. So like everybody knows basically. But I never knew where I wanted to go to college. I didn't know what I wanted to be. Still don't know what I want to be when I grow up. I've literally changed my degree so many times, or like what I thought I wanted to be. But in high school, I knew that I wanted to be in a Disney college program, and now I am. Like, that seems so crazy to me. Speaking of high school, I remember in 2017, I was looking back at pictures, which that's the year that I graduated high school. And I found a picture on Facebook, and it's literally me in front of the cast store. Like, it's not a good picture, but like, it just shows that how long I've been planning on doing this. And now here we are. So after I got my offer, you have 7 days in order to accept the offer, and you have to pay your fees within the 7 days, which is, if you're not expecting that, like, it's a lot. So just in case you are wanting to do this, have a little bit of money saved. You have to pay for participation and housing fees, but I think that's like your first 2 weeks of rent or something. And after you pay your fees, you have to fill out a payroll form and then do a background check. And they like do the background check online, and then like when you get there, you're supposed to do your fingerprints. And then after that, I don't know if like every year they're gonna do this, but they did have a Zoom, I'm sneeze. They did have a Zoom question and answer meeting, so like you could send in questions, or like you can put it in the chat during the thing. I don't know if they're gonna do that all the time, or if it's just because of COVID they wanna get some of these questions over with before you have to move in. Okay guys, it's hitting me. This is real. I think it helps somewhat. Again, I have watched all these DCP videos, so I kind of like knew a lot of what they talked about, but it was good because a lot of the information that is online is not relevant now because we're still in a, I keep wanting to say panini or panorama, a pandemic. I don't know if that's still considered a buzzword. YouTube used to like monitor that word, but at this point I'm currently waiting for an email about my vaccination stuff. That's like one of the last steps until I get my itinerary, I think. So, I'm so close. So my dates for the program are November 1st to June 1st. Since I had that problem with not having the right times before, like that was one of the issues as to why I didn't get accepted the first time. I was just like, I'm graduated, like just take me, like anytime. I wanted to make sure that like I had the chance. I was like, I don't have anything else to do, like just take me, which 7 months is a little longer than I thought I was gonna do. They also have like Facebook groups where you can like figure out roommates and stuff, but when I was applying I didn't see a spot for to where to put your roommates in, but I've heard that you can only have like pick one instead of like being able to pick everybody in your room now. So I think I'm going in blind, I'm not gonna know anybody. I have been chatting with people on Facebook meetings. I have been like commenting on people's Facebook posts and I'm like, oh hey, we had the same time, like can't wait to meet. Because I'm like, I just want to know somebody beforehand. That would be really nice to have like somewhat. But if you are in the DC program, or like you're going to be, let me know below, like what are your dates? Like are we gonna be on the same dates? I would love to meet people. Or if you have any questions that I might not be able to answer right now, but like once I get in, I might be able to answer them afterwards. So like just let me know. This is a little different from like the content that I normally make on here. But there's gonna be a little bit of changes. I dropped my phone. I think that's all I have to say. But like, if you want to join me on my experience, I will hopefully be able to vlog this. Oh, I'm so excited and happy and like just can't wait for like, it just doesn't seem real right now. So, with that being said, goodbye.